And here we go. Let's get this party started. Yes, before the sun goes completely down. For all of you watching, I'm locked and loaded. I'm locked and loaded and ready to go on this beautiful, beautiful Monday. I know I'm probably missing something. What am I missing? I'm missing my thong. I'm missing my water. Two things I'm missing. Okay, let me see. Water, thong, and what else? I think I have all good to go. All right, for all of you watching, yes, you guys know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, I'll tell you right now soon. But before anything, let me make sure that all of you understand. If there's chips, some food you need to watch while you're watching this, I'm going to give you a couple seconds to grab that because today is showtime and today is Monday, November 2nd, I believe, or is it November 4th? I don't even know. For all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. When to move on. We're going to make this a heck of a stream. We're going to be drinking probably a midwinter's night's dram. We're probably begin drinking one of my favorite rye whiskeys, the Willet. And good to see April in the chat room. For all of you watching, let me know if you can see, hear, watch, look, hit, yeah. Let me go get that water and that thong. Here we go, we got it. Perfect. All right, for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuned in here, thank you for being here, part of the streams on a daily basis. Good to see April in the chat room. For all of you that have been here, I'm addicted, man. I'm addicted to cooking steak, straight up. Straight up, all right? I'm addicted to cooking steak, and today I'm going to be using this beautiful steak to cook my steak. I'm addicted. This is New York strip steak. Ooh, you don't understand how addicted I am. I'm super addicted. And what I'm going to do is, for all of you, comment down below, be part of the chat room. Let's get this party started, and for all of you, here we go. New York strip, I'm super addicted. I'm addicted to the max with some of my meats. So here we go, let's pop this open. For all of you, you have no idea how addicted I am. I'm so addicted to meat. You're going to see, you're going to learn right now. And also, for a lot of you, yes, these are two New York strip steaks. I like to perfect them and make them real good for all of you. I'm going to show you on the stream how to make yourself a perfect New York strip. For all of you watching, let me show you the New York strips that we're doing. Woo! I'm super addicted, man. You have no idea. Look at this beautiful thing. And for all of you that are new, I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. Okay, currently, we have the barbecue on. You see the barbecue? Yes, the barbecue is currently on. I am using charcoal grill because the charcoal grill is the only thing that's going to make this perfect to the T, 10 out of 10. Also, for all of you watching, let's get those positive comments up. Hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't lose this channel. Don't lose this channel, all right? Don't lose this channel. This is the last thing you want. In your lifetime, there's certain things in your life that you just can't experience, right? When you see an albino butterfly flying through, you know what I mean? When $100 bill flies through the parking lot, you pick it up. There's a couple things in this world that you just don't experience often. And for some of you, this is a stream that you will not experience often, but you have to be subscribed, and you'll be able to find that beautiful situation every day. For all of you watching, we're also going to be, yes, you see it already here. All right, look, I'm gonna straight up tell you exactly what I'm gonna do on the stream. So let's put this to rest, okay? People do marinades, all right? Marinades, ooh, they do a little bit of marinade. Yes, marinade's gonna make your meat, but I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the max. And if I'm addicted, guess what? Addicts do the best, and I do the best steak you can ever get in your lifetime is a steak that you cook at home. I don't care what anybody says. You could say that the store or the restaurant has a 5 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10, whatever. Longhorn can't make good meat like me. They can't make good steak like me. What other place? Outback can't make good steak like me. Okay, Chris Root. Well, Chris Root can't make good steaks like me, right? But I'm an experienced cook, and I want to make sure you guys are the same, okay? So don't forget, hit that like, but let's get those likes. So far, we have great likes on the stream. We have fantastic likes. So for all of you, let's start off the party off with a little bit. This is what you're going to need. Let's make it simple for all of you. And for some of you, what you're also going to need is on the barbecue, get some thongs. Okay, so the simple things you need to do. First off, olive oil, extra virgin. Let's light this up. Light it up, light it up. Chef Gordon can't do this. He has to cook inside. So for some of you, you're really gonna get the low down, right? And for some of you, I want to tell you my experience with whiskey. My experience with whiskey is whatever you feel, okay, you drink. Whatever you feel, you drink. So currently, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna be drinking. Let's move this over here. Right now, I'm a little bit cold out here, so my experience right now is a little bit chilly. It's a little bit nippy out here. And if it's a little bit nippy outside, what you want to do is you want to take out the rye whiskeys, okay? Rye whiskey, or a good scotch. And this is one of my favorites currently. Alexander Murray and Company has great ones. It's a 15-year single malt, yeah. And I'm going to be drinking this single cast. So I'm going to be drinking this. It's from distilled in 2003. So for all of you, let's prepare. You know, there's women. Women cook. They drink wine. Men cook. Men drink whiskey, okay? And there's a Scotch whiskey. So let's start popping this open. Shout-outs of Monday. Here we go. Woo! Yes, beautiful. By the way, beautiful, yes, beautiful. If any of you want to know where I got my meat, I get my meat at Publix. There you go, Publix, shout out to Publix. I will never go to Costco. Costco is a ripoff. Yes. You might think it's good, but it's actually a ripoff unless you're buying big pieces of meat. I don't cook to cook for a family of friggin' 10 people. All right, it's me and my dog, right? So that's what it is, and I want to make sure you guys know, yes, 2 New York strips. I ate all the leftovers that I had. I made some today. You've seen me. It took me till today to finally be able to say, you know what, I'm going to go buy some more new ones, and I'm going to cook it up and eat it. So today I'm going to be eating 1 New York strip. The second one is going to be for the morning, okay? And here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's nose this out. Ooh, super malty. And here we go. First drink of the day is going to be right here. Scotch whiskey and whiskey in general is really good for you. If you're drinking in small dosages, this has no sugar at all. None of these whiskeys have sugar, so if you have issues with sugar, you will not have issues with this. Compared to beer, beer has a ton of sugar. Beer can get you like Santa Claus, a beer belly. You don't want that because then you can't see your pee-pee, you know. So the point of the matter is, some of these whiskeys, they don't have sugar. They're barely at 0.00648% of sugar that you can find in some of these whiskeys. So for some of you, if you want an alternative to wine, because wine does have sugar. Whiskey is great. It's great for your blood and it's great for your stream. Just don't drink a lot. You will drink small amounts and small amounts accordingly, just like I do. So for all of you, we're going to start seasoning. Here we go. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Here goes. That is so beautiful. Okay, for all of you, Reaper Crew, Reaper Crew, don't forget to hit that like button, Reaper Crew. If you don't know already, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. You know what time it is? We're number one. All right, let's start. Let's start putting a small layer. Okay, we're gonna put a small layer of prime steak. Let me tell you in advance, never use just the Kinder's prime steak. I personally don't like it just with this. Okay, personally, just with this, I just don't like it. So here we go. Good. Looks like a doozy. All right, for all of you, here we go. Kinder's prime steak. Good. We're going to put that right there. And also, let's finish this up. And for all of you, we got 50-some people watching. Hey, good to see all the 50 people watching. Don't forget to comment in the chat room. Be part of the chat room. And don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to tap the screen a couple times. Let's get the community rolling. And we're going to add our other. Yes, we're going to add the other over here. So for all of you, here we go. We're going to do this. And hope you guys like this. Hope you guys like this, right? Let's start doing this. Here we go. Kinder's steak blend. Looks amazing, yes? Okay, so what you want to do is remember these are if they're not as thin as this, if they're thicker New York strips, you could put more of this. But you saw how much I did. Little sprinkle, little dazzle. You put mainly this one, a little dazzle, the other one. They do both have salt, so you don't want to put too much. And what you want to do is you're going to flip it, okay? Let's flip this New York strips. And we're going to do the other side. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm addicted, man. I'm addicted to New York strips. Here we go. Let's flip this around. Look at that. Looks beautiful. Looks amazing. On this month, I will be probably giving out a wrench in November. In November, I will be giving out a wrench. So please, 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 please note, I will be giving out a new moderator, looking for a new moderator. And we will be giving out one wrench out this month. Okay, I will be giving out one wrench out this month. Anyways, point of the matter is, here we go. Let's finish this off. Cheers to all of you. Beautiful day. It's a little bit cold out here. Here we go. Let's drink this up. And this is going to be Alexander Murray Company, the 15-year. Beautiful. Here we go. Drink this up. Looks great. Good. Lock and loaded. Lock and loaded. Here we go. We're going to be doing the final step. The steak blend. Now, this is also good by itself. You can use this with chicken. If you do rotisserie chicken, this is great with rotisserie chicken. If you look over here, there's a couple of different, it says you can put it in a cow, a chicken, or a pig. Over here, first super chat. First super chat, JJ. You know, I'm going to say this. We have a couple of people in the running for a wrench. You guys, a lot of you have been supporting for a good amount of time. Also, I'm going to also say, Jay, thank you so much, Jay. If you weren't here yesterday was a members-only kind of a stream. You can go check that out, members only. And if you want to know about that, you have to really get that membership. Don't forget to get the membership for any of you that have it. I know Jay has a membership because his name is green. Yes, it's green, and next to his name, he has a certain color for the months that he's been here. Jay, thank you so much. It says, Reaper Crew, happy Monday. Jay, thank you for the first super chat today. Yesterday, we made $100 on super chats. Thanks to great supports. The other day we made, I think it's 200, and the other day we also made a couple $100. So we're doing really good. And remember, all the money that you guys donate here on these streams, it goes to next month. It allows me to take off the burden from myself, and I could buy a lot of these without any hassle with the funds that we have for the month. Now, if there's a month that's bad, we're going to be eating chicken all month. I'm going to say this. I think you've seen, if I'm cooking a lot of pork or chicken, the month has been bad, and we just have to just do it like that, okay? Next month, I'm going to say it's next month, this month, I think it's this month, or next month, December might be we're going to see. But currently, if you see me cooking a lot of chicken, or if you see me cooking a lot of pork, is that we've been getting a little bit low on the funds. So for all of you, we're doing New York Strip, and I hope you guys like it. Again, now we're gonna be hitting this up. Hit that like button if you like this stream so far. Don't lose the channel. I know a lot of people are lazy to click that subscribe button. You gotta click it. If you don't click that subscribe button, you're gonna lose the channel. So here in the corner, you click the button, you can subscribe. If you want to be a member here, on the channel is a way you can do it, or in the money sign, like Jay. Jay sent a little appreciation, and you guys can always send a little question or appreciation. It's so much recommended for all of you to be in the chat room. I appreciate it. Here we go. Beautiful. Good to see April in the chat room. Today I was thinking about that song, Bye Bye Bye, all day. Bye Bye Bye, all day. Now, when it comes to New York Strip, I think you guys know already, New York Strip has a side fat, which the butcher cut the side fat pretty bad. No problem. I'm going to be making sure both sides are nice and seasoned, so we're going to season both sides, yes. Been thinking about that song, Bye Bye Bye, all day long. Beautiful. Now we're going to do the side over here, boom. Click that side. Remember, New York Strip's hands literally see this one's perfect. The butcher did a good job there. Again, I've never been a butcher in my life, so for any of you that think I've been a butcher, I think there's a lot of people that think I've been a butcher. I've never been a butcher. I'll never be a butcher. Are you crazy? You got to be out of your mind. Being a butcher out of your mind. Want to hear the story of the butcher that I once had as a co-worker? I can tell you, but you have to, if you want to hear the story, you're going to have to super chat. Point of the matter is, all right, we used both of these. We used both of these. Beautiful. If you want to hear the story, I think many of you didn't hear it. And if you did hear it, well, good story. And to make sure that some of you never become butchers. Kinder, the steak blend. Kinder, the steak blend. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to put this over here. Boom. For somebody watching, moderators that are in the chat room, I do know Anush, he usually is watching, he doesn't comment. We have a lot of people that are watching that are not commenting, that are my moderators. Remember, this stream is about funny, positive. You could go at it in the chat room if you want to, but there's no racist comments. And please, if you don't already know, you could disrespect somebody a little bit, but don't overdo it. Remember, this chat room is active. You want to keep it beautiful. You want to keep it clean. You want to keep it nice. We're all adults here, okay? We're all adults. Keep it like that. This is not a PG-13 stream. This is a triple rated stream. So for all of you, don't forget, okay? Remember when what is it called? The Deadpool? Deadpool first had the movie before Disney. Well, yes, we're on that rating. We're on that rating. Yes, we're on that rating. Anyways, I'm addicted. What can I say? But if I'm addicted, it's better for you guys because you get to see how to cook. Again, let me repeat again. I want to show you how to cook good meat. And I want to make sure that you and your family members and maybe your friends, or if you have a dog, because I know your cat don't eat no meat, If you have a lion, I don't know. There's a lot of people that have lions in New York. If like I don't know if Mike Tyson still has a lion, but if you have a lion, or maybe you have a monitor, or I don't know, you maybe have a gorilla inside, that eats a lot of food. Maybe I don't know. I'm just gonna say this. I want to teach all of you the best techniques and the easiest, fastest techniques for you to make amazing meals. But I'm addicted to steak. I'm addicted to steak. Now, who else was addicted to steak? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was addicted to meat. Michael Jordan officially was the king of all meat eaters, okay? Michael Jordan used to have a steak every single game, every game. Before every game, he would always have a steak. And to me, that is a powerhouse. For some of you that do not know, I understand that some of you are on a diet. If you're in a diet, that's okay. What you could do is, this is what you do. If you're in a diet, this is what you do, okay? I'm addicted to steak. But if you're on a diet, you don't have to have the whole thing, okay? Repeat after me. You do not have to have the whole thing today. You could, if you're on a diet, you could cut this in half, and you could chop it up, eat it today. And then the other one you can eat in the morning, right? The best champion breakfast is a breakfast with eggs and steak. That's my favorite breakfast. Also, there's other breakfasts I like. Steak with sunny side up eggs, all my white rice. That is another favorite of mine in the morning. Championship kind of a meal. Breakfast. I don't like cereal. Cereals for kids, but steak is definitely. I'm just addicted. I'm just addicted. Anyways, the point of the matter is, I did bring out some whiskeys out here for some of you, and I want to represent some of the valuable lessons that some of you should learn. When it gets cold out here, you want to kind of go to rye whiskey. Rye whiskey it's great whiskey, just has a little bit of a spice. Sometimes rye whiskey has a little bit of bubblegum flavors. Sometimes rye whiskeys have a little bit of a minty kind of a flavor, rye whiskeys. And also sometimes rye whiskeys have bubbly, minty, what's the other word? Cherry, light cherry. What other word I can use? Just bright. That's a word. Bright. And out of all the whiskeys in the world, this is a whiskey that's underrated. A lot of people, there's a green top. I have a bunch of these. This is one of my favorite old-time rye whiskeys in the market. I do tell some of you, age doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter when it comes to rye whiskey. This is a four-year rye whiskey. Don't believe that a rye whiskey has to be 16, 15 years. That's not good. The more age, just for example, I'm just going to give you an example. This is a bourbon whiskey, 13 years. Now, the reason why bourbon whiskey gets aged is because you want to get the impact of the barrel, and the barrel will give you all those flavors of the barrel, and also it's going to impact the recipe that they put to work in that barrel. So it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different compared to rye whiskey. And again, we did drink this one because it's a little bit cold. I love it. Check yourself out. Good Alexander Murray and Company. I love this. This bottle, one of my favorite bottles. And we're going to start drinking another rye whiskey. Let's start drinking another rye whiskey. Also, I'm going to also say this. Yes. Also, I'm going to say this. Please be part of the chat room. You guys are awesome, yes. Metallica whiskey is great. The only issue with Metallica whiskey is, I know some of you probably ask questions, and I don't see them. I usually read Super Chats because I'm doing a show. But for some of you, Metallica whiskey, all of them are great, but all of them have a certain specific scenario, certain specific season, certain specific time. So, there you go. The best blackened whiskey, and if some of you don't know, Metallica has a whiskey that's out. The best blackened whiskey to me would be the rye. And I have the rye inside. I should have brought it out. Ooh, I should have brought it out. What the hell am I doing? I'll do it tomorrow. I'll bring out the black, and that's a good. Who I don't know who said that in the chat room, but I'm gonna take out the black and rye tomorrow on the show. But if you want to save money, this will be it. This will be it. Let's drink this one. This is one of my favorites, all-time favorites. There's people that don't like this because, it's 4 years. Okay, cool. 4 years. I don't think they understand that the years doesn't matter when it comes to rye whiskey. It might matter to some people because they feel like it matters, but it doesn't. I'm going to just say something just out of the blue. If you don't have shoes, right? If you're homeless and you don't have shoes, I'm not saying I'm homeless. I'm just giving a good example. If you don't have shoes, you don't have any sandals, you don't have any shoes, and you don't have any socks, would any shoes be better than no shoes? Oh, yes, now you heard it, yes. Now, if you have all the shoes possible, then it's a little bit different. You get a little bit, you turn into a guru. You turn into a guru and you start to kind of like, I don't want that one, I don't want that one. But if you don't have the money, if you don't have shoes, if you don't have the money to buy whiskeys, guess what? Sometimes you have to understand, young year rye whiskey is almost as good as the older age whiskey that's rye. The more years on rye whiskey, which is initially the ones I have one, two, and three. I have three rye whiskeys. The more years on rye whiskey, the thicker and the more bold that oak note will be present on your rye whiskey. So I'm just showing you because this is a whiskey channel. Yes, I'm gonna show you how to cook. I want to tell you that. And here we go. Let's drink this up. Again, one of my favorites. Green tap. Nobody talks about this. I have a bunch of these bottles, and we're going to start drinking it now that it's getting cold. Let's drink this up. I can drink that all day. That's impeccable. Cherry is super strong cherry. Super strong spice. The rye spice is there. It's not full in your face. The cherry is nice. It's a little bit thick. Has almost like a licorice. I'm tasting a little bit of licorice on here. And also a little bit of, there's a tad bit of caramel. Oh man, this is insane. Beautiful. Good amount of rye spice. Damn. I'm gonna say this. Oh man, I'm so happy that I took that one out. So happy I took that one out. For all of you watching, hey Jim, I'm addicted. I am addicted to steak. And what's good about this, when you're watching the stream that a dude is addicted to steak, well, guess what? You're about to learn how to make the best. If I want to learn how to eat the best chips, I ask a fatso. Okay, a fatso knows what the best chips are. I think I asked a fatso a long time ago. What is it, 10 years ago? I asked a fatso, hey, what's the best chips that I can buy at the store? He said, go buy some Funyuns. I just bought some Funyuns. And then the fatso also said, go buy some Cheetos. But he said Cheetos, I forgot what it was, Cheetos something. I bought the Cheetos something. They were really good. Two of the best chips. You gotta know people, right? You gotta know people. If I want the best, now we're not getting, me saying this, I'm not saying anything bad, right? I had asked one of my Jewish friends. I asked him, what's the best place that has soup? And I want a sandwich, a good. Oh yeah, go over there to so and so. It's a Jewish spot. They had a soup that's called. I forgot what it's called. It's not miso. Is it miso? It's Can somebody tell me in the chat room? There's a certain soup. Mitzvah ball soup. Mitzvah ball soup, I think it's called. The Jewish culture, the Jewish community. I think it's called mitzvah ball soup. Oh man, Oh man, let me say, oh, real good. I remember that I was going to casino, was buying a casino. Real good matzo ball soup, I think it's called. They give you a bowl and they have little balls in them. Matzo ball soup, I think it's called. So you have to kind of have an idea of who to ask, and then after that, I ended up having something else. What I ended up having, I ended up having what's the name that I ended up having? Matzo ball soup, amazing matzo ball soup. I ended up having a Reuben. I think it's called a Reuben. Oh, so good. It's a sandwich that they make with cheese. I forgot what kind of mozzarella cheese, and they put a kind of a meat on there. I forgot the name of it. It comes with a sauce that you could dip it in. Oh man, I'm thinking about it right now. And then you dip it in that sauce. Oof. If only Orbeez was good, right? If only Orbeez was good. Orbeez is I think an American company that, for some of you who don't know, they might have couple inspired sandwiches from the Jewish community. I'm not Jewish. I'm here in America. I'm not Jewish. But I can say that every culture has a specific food. I'm addicted to steak. The Jamaicans and the Haitians, I believe, here in Miami, one of their favorite soups is iguana curry. I think it's the Jamaican and Haitian, the Creole, Jamaican and Haitian. In Miami, one of the favorite dishes is the iguana soup. I'd never had it. I'm never gonna have it. The Cubans in the morning here in Miami, the Cubans, their favorite sandwich is called medianoche. Medianoche here in Miami. It's a sandwich that they put in a steamer. It has ham, mustard, cheese, and it has, I believe, a couple other things, but that's their favorite thing: Cuban bread. It's called medianoche. Medianoche. The Colombians here in Miami, their favorite thing they're addicted to sausages in their breakfast or in their lunch, and they have a sausage with usually with avocado and an egg. That's what they usually have, and beans. They like to have like red beans. Red beans. The Mexicans down here in Miami, their favorite thing is tacos. But the actual thing that they like to do, Mexicans, they like to eat thin. Here in Miami, I'll just say here in Miami, they like to eat thin, very thin chicken, very thin chicken. They put it with onions. They do their thing. There's one place here that it's called La Granja. You go to North Miami or South Miami, wherever it is. There's a lot of places La Granja, but they have good dishes also. What are the cultures around here in Miami? I can say that it's addicted to something. The Vietnamese people here in Miami, they have amazing pho, man. Have you guys ever had pho? Oof, amazing pho. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna take my parents. I'm gonna go take my parents and have some pho one of these days. I don't know what it is, but You know what? I have to show them some good food. For all of you, cheers, all of you. Will it? Will it? Will it? Remember, we only live once. Appreciate a lot that you live. If you have parents or you have any parents or anybody around you, take them to a nice place. Here we go. Drink this up. The Vietnamese, man. I have some Vietnamese friends. Vietnamese friends, man. They're wild. They got so much money, but they're real hard workers. I think personally, I'm gonna say the hardest workers here in America, when it comes to like literally no sleep. Okay, blue collar workers. We have a lot of blue collar workers here in the USA. Americans, shout out to all Americans. Now I'm gonna give it to all the other people. They do give a little bit of a extra. Another hard worker, the Vietnamese. There's a lot of Vietnamese workers that are just they don't stop. They do nails, they do pho. Another one's Mexicans here in Miami. Man, there's a lot of Mexicans here in Miami that they don't stop working. They could be on the roof working all the day if they could. Also, I think the laziest. Who's the laziest? I think the laziest here laziest here in Miami. Who's the laziest? Most of the higher end, the laziest, the most of the higher end women, luxurious women, the European luxurious women are the laziest. Those are the laziest here in Miami. Some of you aren't European, but if you are European, you might know what I'm talking about. The laziest are the European women's. They think the world is all theirs. It's not all theirs, but I can tell you the Europeans, yeah, the European ladies, those they give a bad rap to the Europeans in general. This pop is open. Cheers to all of you. Midwinter Night's Dram. Let's pour this up. We're going to talk about this before we start cooking. I have one more whiskey there. By the way, we have one super chat so far from Jay. Jay, thank you so much for the one super chat so far. We have currently on the stream. Okay. Currently on the stream, we have $10. It's a Monday, so I really appreciate each and every one of you that send super chats. If you have any questions, don't forget to send a super chat. If you want to be part of the stream, you want to get a shout out, send a super chat, small super chat. If you don't know how to do that, well, you're tapping. There's a money sign. You can send a little appreciation. And also for all the members, don't forget you have that monthly member. You got that monthly member message you could send. Okay, monthly member message that you could send. Point of the matter is, what am I drinking and why am I drinking this? I'm drinking this because the whiskey community, they need to know what's up. They need to know what's up. This over here is just average. You shouldn't be paying $200 for this. They need to know what's up. Okay, back in the days, that used to be $100. $100 is definitely worth it. $200, not so much. So here we go. Let's nose this out. Dang. Licorice, a little bit of licorice, a little bit of it almost sounds like berries, a little bit thick, caramel, beautiful caramel. The rye spice is very, very, very in the back. This is, yes, a blend of straight rye whiskey, so we have a good blend of straight rye. We used to be one of the best batches, Nose Alma. It's a little bit fruity, but not too fruity. Here we go. Cheers to all of you as Rick Zep, and we're going to be cooking soon. Oof, our barbecue is really, really hot. Barbecue is really, really hot. Here we go. Cheers to all of you as Rick Zep. Oof. That is wild. Oh, shit. Oof. Oof. Which one's better? You're probably wondering, I just had both of these. Which one's better? For the prize, personally, the will is better. For the prize, the will is better than this. Let's drink this up. But it's so good. They don't make them like this anymore. Some of the newer batches aren't like this. They don't make them as good anymore. Old batches are so good, man. I'm addicted to meat. But you know what? I show you the best. I show you the best. I'm addicted to meat, but I show you the best. The best whiskey. I don't show any whiskey. I know there's other people that want to show any kind of whiskey. No, I don't show any kind of whiskey. A bunch of whiskey. I have a bunch of whiskey inside that I won't show on the show. I'm embarrassed to show those whiskeys. They're so bad. I don't want to show whiskey on the stream and say it's bad and then you guys buy it. You know, no. Again, please, if you do find this one, Green Top, I like this in cocktails too. Love this in cocktails. This goes for about $50-some. $50-some. I know it used to go for $80. This used to go to $80. The market crashed a little bit. And there's a lot of whiskeys that went downhill a little bit in price. So you could find this. I do recommend April. April hasn't really drank a rye whiskey. This is a good rye whiskey for April in the chat room to have. Also, Jay, if Jay's in the chat watching, Edgar Romeo watching, is a good rye whiskey for them to buy and have. It's a 4-year, 110 proof, 110 proof. That's a good one to have. It's personally better than buying this, okay? That's my personal suggestion. Now, here's the thing. And I like to be transparent is a good thing because you guys already know. Wigwag, good to see Wigwag. Good to see Manny. Transparency is a huge thing. Money value, okay? Money value makes a big difference. I'm going to explain to you something. Money value makes a big difference, especially on a channel. I want to make sure you save money. That's why I started this channel in general. This whiskey and this whiskey, if they were both $50, which one would I buy? I would buy this one if it was $50, both of them. Now, we have both of them here. This one's currently $50-something, $45. Why the heck am I going to buy a $200 bottle that I don't think it's worth $200 bottle? You understand? You comprehend? Now, that is why a lot of people tune into our channel because they want the real deal, low down, and I give it to them. You don't want to spend the money on that one. It's just not worth it. Now, is this one better than this one? Ooh, if it was free, I'm buying this. I'm picking this. But only the old batch. This is an old batch, right? This is a Act 9. I would pick that one. If I had to pay money, they're both $50. This is what I'm buying. Oh, wait, $50? No, wait. If they were both $50, this is what I'm buying. Right? If one is $200, this is $200, right? And one was $50, this is all day long. Amazing. Now we're gonna get a little bit technical. If this one was $150 and this one was still $50, which one I would still buy this one? Let's get a little bit more technical. If a midwinter night's dram was $100, all right, here we go. It's gonna get technical, real technical. I want to make sure you guys stay with me here. All right, stay with me here. If this bottle was $100, if this bottle's $100, and this one was $50, I don't swipe my credit card. I just don't swipe my credit card. Okay? That would be $150 for both. I would buy both of them. Okay, there you go. I'd buy both of them. $100 and $50. I would buy both of them. But if this is $200 and this is $50, I'm buying two of these. I'm not buying this son of a gun for $200. Straight up. I'm saying right now. All right, there you go. Some of you want to learn? There you go. You got to learn the value of your money. Even if I'm rich, I wouldn't buy this. Even if I were rich, I wouldn't buy that. Okay, I buy stuff for the streams, for some of you that I know that are good. All right. Anyways, before anything, we're going to put this on stream. Let's move this 15 year. And let's pop this open. Underrated. Bardstown Bourbon Company, the Origin Series. Underrated is a rye. Now, this has a good amount of cherry. If you like cherry, last time I remember this had like a cherry coke kind of a feel. And it has that. Good to see Manny in the chat room. Oh, this is good. Proofing on some of these. Let me tell you some of the proofing on some of these. So this one was 49.3% ABV, which is at the total of 98.6% proof. 98.6 proof. This one over here is 96 proof. This is Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey finished in toasted cherry wood and oak barrels. There goes, drink this up. That is nasty good. That is sick nasty, man. That is sick nasty. Okay, now it's gonna get good. Let's talk about prices. What am I gonna buy here? Here we go. What am I gonna buy? Here we go. Let me tell you. I go into the store. I only have $200. Okay, you go to the store. You only got $200. You only have $200. This costs $80. $80. Okay, this costs $80. What just fell? Wait, let me see. What just fell? Okay, this costs $80 at the store, right? $200 and $55. Okay, what? I have $200. Have it in my pocket. Got it in my pocket. What am I buying? What am I buying? Okay, well, first off, and say this is in the. Well, you know, we're gonna put this in here. Let me put that in there. I have $200. I have $200. What am I gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little game. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this aside. You guys already know it's good. I like it. Let's play a little game. We have $200. All right, $200. Let's put this over here. Put these over here. We got $200. We got 200 smackaroos. 200 smackaroos. Shout out to all of you that have been here in the chat room. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button and subscribe. 200 smackaroos. What am I buying? This one's going for $150. $150, right? $150. We talked about this one, $50. $200. $80. Okay, there's the prices. What am I buying? What am I buying? What am I buying? I'm going to tell you what I'm buying. But I'm going to tell you what I'm buying after I drink this and I'm bored myself a little with that. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. I like this game that I have going on. Woo! I like this game. Woo! Yes, I like this game. We should put it. Yes. I'm going to put it on there. By the way, we're going to end the poll in the chat room. It's in that poll. It's in that poll in the chat room. We had a lot of votes. Here we go. $200 budget. What are you buying? This is a new segment. This is a new I love this. I love this. I love this. Mondays. I love Mondays. I'm having a fascinating time on the stream. $200. What are you buying? You can say in the chat room what you think. Currently, the winner of Special Foods. Special Foods the winner, 46%. 46%. We had a total of the votes in the chat room, 121 votes in the chat room, and the question was, are you addicted to something? 46% said Special Foods. Also, 22% said luxury whiskeys, 18% said sports, and 14% said cryptocurrency. There you go, crypto. This is getting good. This is getting good. $200. What are you buying? Let me see. Let me see. 200. I just did that. Okay. Let me drink the rest of this. $200. What are you buying? Out of all of these, what are you buying? Let me see. $200. What are you buying? Again, let me tell you the prices. $50, $200, $80, and $150. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what the chat room thinks. But currently, I need to clean this out. And I do need to drink that. We're gonna drink this one just to make sure I know what the hell I'm buying. Here we go. Just to heck I know. By the way, this one is for some of you want to know 2024. 2024. What am I buying? Here we go. It's a good segment on the stream. I just thought of this, so that's good. When I think of something, I do it, man. When I think of something, I do it. Okay, what am I buying? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What am I buying? Let me see. Let me see. Shout out to the chat room. Here we go. What am I buying? $200, $80, $50, or $150. And currently, I'm drinking $150. Here we go. What am I buying? Please, right here. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Matter of fact, I need to move there. Let's move it right here. We haven't got too many super chats, so we might just end the stream soon. $10 super chats from Jay, but it's Monday. I really appreciate all of you regardless, okay? Here we go. Baker is 13. I have been streaming for 53 minutes. It's super dark out here. Let's nose this one out. Baker's 13. Am I putting this in the basket? I only have $200. Here we go. Let's nose this out. This is so good. Shee. That's so good, man. Oh, dang. It's so good. I'm going to drink it. It's so hard to pick, man. They're all good whiskeys. Say I didn't have any, and I just want to. I'm going to see. Say you went to a store and you didn't have any. Okay, we're doing this. Say you went to a store and you didn't have any. What would I tell you to pick? What would I pick? So I'm gonna try all of them, right? So here we go. See, it's just so good. The nose is insane, insane. I think this might be one that I'm gonna have. Let's drink it. All that matters is when you drink it. That's so good. That is so good. I'm going to put this right here. That is so good. My Lord, that's good. Ha, that's a bourbon whiskey, by the way. There's a bourbon whiskey, by the way. That is so good. If there's ever a whiskey out there, that I want to tell you that you should try to get, it might be that one. Again, you're going to have a different experience when you have rye whiskeys and you go straight to bourbon whiskeys. There's going to be a different experience. It's almost like riding a scooter. It's like riding a scooter, right? And all of a sudden, you jump on a MotoGP bike, right? It's a different experience. I have currently a super bike, so for some of you, scooters are dangerous. Super bikes to me aren't dangerous. Why am I saying that? I don't know. But Baker's 13. Okay, so what are you? You guys already, did you guys say what you're going to buy? $200 budget. What are you buying? Okay, let me put this. By the way, somebody said teriyaki style. Oof. April, I'm going to do some teriyaki noodles tomorrow with some chicken. There you go. Thank you so much for putting that in the chat room. That's a great idea. I'm going to do some teriyaki chicken tomorrow. Thank you so much for that idea, April, in the chat room. So I'm going to do some teriyaki chicken, or I might do some teriyaki something. Anyways, that's a great idea. Thank you so much for giving me that idea. I haven't done some teriyaki chicken in a long time. I appreciate that idea. I'm either going to do tomorrow teriyaki chicken with noodles or teriyaki chicken with my own fried rice. I can make fried rice because if I have leftover steak, I just cut it up, put it in the fried rice, put all the things I need, and I just need to put chicken. So, oof, oof. Thank you so much for the appreciation. And for all of you, I'm addicted to meat, right? Let's take this thing out of the screen. Here we go. Let's take this out of the screen. If some of you are clicking that $200 budget, what are you buying? Don't say Pokemon cards, okay? Don't say Pokemon cards. Huge shout outs to my chat room. I want to say huge shout outs to the chat room. Here we go. So what am I buying with $200? Let's finish this up. That's so good. I'm buying this $50. This is the Willet. I like this Willet. Personally, I like this more than those with those rye whiskeys. Yes, it's 4 years, but it doesn't matter. This is so good. Green tap. I don't suggest you to get the purple top. The purple top is going to be so much money. It's kind of worthless. I had the possibility to buy all the purple tops that I wanted to, but the taste alone, too much money for something that's not far away from this. Another one that I'm gonna buy. So now I'm at $150. So this was $200. Why am I gonna pass on this and $200? Obviously, because well, this is not worth $200. This is worth literally $100. That is not worth $200, $180. It ain't worth $150. It just ain't worth the money. This is why I don't like to use High West products and show it on the stream. Because High West, to me, they haven't impressed me too much with the newer Midwinter Night's Dram. If they were impressive, I would tell you they're impressive, but they're not impressive to me. They're almost the same, just price has been increased. It's almost like a Pokemon pack that went from $5 to $20. It's the same Pokemon pack. This is $80. Why am I not buying this? Why am I not buying this and this and just walking out of the store and just saying, you know what, I have some money in my pocket. I could buy some steak because I'm addicted to steak. I could buy some steak. I'm addicted to steak. Why am I not doing it? Because I have $200 to spend on whiskey, right? So I'm buying this $50, okay, if I had $200, and I'm buying this Baker's 13. This Baker's 13 is from 2024, but either way, it doesn't matter what year. This is exceptional. It's amazing. It's outstanding. If you're into bourbon whiskey, if you're into Kentucky straight bourbon, you would like this. It's 107 proof, and not only that, it is currently on the stream, might be the best whiskey on the stream. I'm not going to take it away from that whiskey that we have here because personally, I don't think this is the best whiskey on the stream. I personally think that the best whiskey on the stream is the one that we just had. Baker's 13, ridiculously good, ridiculously rich, ridiculously smooth, and the best part about this is, it's hard to find. If you do find this, it's insanely good. Some of you haven't had Pappy Van Winkle 20 years, have you? And if you have, raise your hand. 20 years and above isn't worth it, but the 15 years is the best Pappy Van Winkle. Anyways, I'm addicted to meat. Subscribe, hit that like button, Let's get those likes up to 100. Let's get those likes up to 100, baby. Yes, yes. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't lose this channel. If you lose this channel, it's like losing that butterfly. You ever seen a butterfly so beautiful in your life? You want me to tell you my deepest, darkest secrets? You have to send a super chat. You want me to tell you my ultimate thing that I used to like when I was a kid to do? You're going to have to send super chats. What do you want to know of me? What do you want to know of me? You're going to have to send super chats. If you want to know anything of me, you're going to have to send super chats. What is the thing that I like to do when I was a kid after baseball? You're going to have to send super chats. You know what? I'm going to say this. Should we put a little bit of a goal? Let's put a goal. Let's put a goal out here. Let's put a goal out here. Let's put a goal. Let's put a goal. Can I put a goal? I think I could put a goal. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Let's see. Let's put a goal. No, I can't. I can't put a goal. What we could do is we could put something. There you go. Tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. Shout out to the quarter thrower, April. Quarter thrower, April. Holy crap. Thank you so much for all the quarters you threw at me. I'm going to say this. I don't like to pick him up naked, but I will tell you, for some of you watching, I appreciate each and every one of you. You have no idea. Without you, it doesn't give me a thing to do in the afternoon while I'm cooking. I would just cook, take a shower, and leave. Right? So I have to thank all of you. And April, Neil, thank you so much for all of you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, help out the community. If this is your community, if you want to make this your base, your favorite community ever, I stream. I stream every single day. I'm going to find a way to start to show my face, but it's hard because I'm tall. So it's a little bit hard. So I have to find a way to find a good camera so that I can stream every single day, which you see me. But it's very hard to do because I'm tall, yes? Have you guys ever opened up your phone under like this and you look, you're like, oh! Never open up your phone when it's over here, because if you open up your phone over here, oof, you're going to look like a 500, 600-pound dookie. Always open up your phone like this. Okay, it don't matter how old you are. You could be 27, 32, 37, 36, 42, 55, 62, 48, 62, 80 years old. You could be 100 years old. You open up your phone like this. Oof! Who the hell is that? Never open up your phone under your chin, okay? Never do that. You're going to scare yourself. You're going to scare everybody around you. By the way, I have a whiskey out here. Shout out to the 66. Shout out to the 66 people watching. Shout out to 66. I'm addicted to cooking. I'm addicted to cooking steak. What am I going to do? Oof. Let me see if I have any whiskeys. I was trying to see if I had any whiskeys out here that I could drink by himself. I only have this one out here that I kind of want to color orange. What do you think of the color orange? Halloween just passed. Shout out to my chat room. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Be part of the chat room. I need to take this off the screen. I'm embarrassed to show that right now. I'm embarrassed to show that. Loving this stream. Loving the stream. We're at $12. $12 on the stream. Darn it. $12, that's good. $12 super chance on the stream. That's all right. Still love you guys. By the way, let me know how I sound like when I put my voice in here. Here we go. Hello. Let me know. Let me know. You hear me? Hello. Anybody out there? Yeah, I'm talking in here. I did that to my grandfather one time. He lost his ear. I told you the story, right? I told you the story. He gave me a tube. He gave me a tube like this, right? And then he goes, okay, go, back. I go, okay, cool. He gave me a tube, and the other side was the end of the tube. He goes, keep on going, all right. I'm literally from like the Dodgers baseball field to like the Miami Marlins baseball field. Like it's real far. If you guys don't know what that means, he literally gave me a tube, and he's standing in Canada with a tube, and I'm like all the way in Florida in the USA with a tube. He goes to me, he goes, okay, I'm going to say something. I go, okay, let me know. And then he goes, hello, can you hear me? And I go back, yeah. But how do I say yeah? I go like that, yes, I can hear you. And then he goes, mind you, he's in Canada. We put a tube all the way. I'm just giving. Look, some of you think I'm being sarcastic. Of course I'm giving you an idea of how far I am. I was far as hell. So he gives me the tube, and he goes, say something, scream it. Okay. So then I go, hello. And then when I did that, hello, are you out there? I can see him from far away. He's like, he's complete. He's pained. His ears are bleeding. His ears are bleeding. That was a story I told you guys a while ago. I hope you guys understood that. These are true stories, man. I'm not here to give you guys fake stories. These are true stories. Okay, so Forgery. Is it good? Let me just say this. This is the whiskey that I like to use when I'm having cocktails. Oh my God, my neighbor put the light on. Looks beautiful. The lights that my neighbor put on. This is the whiskey I like to use. Let's see if there are any whiskeys over here. No way. Wait a minute, no way. I'm not going to drink that whiskey. I'm going to drink this one. Oh, my Lord. I found the antique. Time out, I found the antique. Shout out to my channel, I found the antique. This is so antique. This is old. I need to take this out of the screen. I like to use it in the cocktails. Again, the Glen Forgery. Using the cocktails. My favorite drink to make with this is Coca-Cola with lime. I like to use the Coca-Cola and lime. Also, whiskey sour. I like to use this. You can buy this at your local store. Whiskey sour. Love a whiskey sour. Especially if it has a Scotch whiskey that has low proof. This is antique. Old stock antique. I'm going to put this. And this is the top. Here we go. This opens up. It's old stock. Oh, I had to clean this. Don't forget to clean this. Shout out to all of you. Don't forget to subscribe here in the corner. Don't forget to subscribe. Can we get those likes up? Let's get those likes up. We got to get to 100 likes on the stream. 100 likes on the stream. We're only 69 minutes in. For the new generation that do not watch live streams, you shouldn't be watching live stream, new generation. 67 isn't a thing. I don't know why these kids nowadays, young kids are saying 67. What the hell do they know? 69, man. Come on now. Pure Kentucky. Let's put this over here. Bang. Should I drink the rest? Oof. Let's aim this out. This is going to be a legendary stream. Antique. Antique. Oh my lord. Here we go. Antique. Antique. If you ever find one of these antiques are worth a lot of money. Worth a lot of money mentally. Very much regular top. They're worth so much money. If you find them for $40, they don't know what they're selling you. This is a whiskey that is well known back in the days. Back in the days that this thing was kind of like, I believe if I remember correctly, kind of like a 16-year whiskey. Back in the days. Now this is the back in the days old school bottle. Had a waxing top. This was about 16 years. 16 years, yeah? The new ones aren't really like that. Well, the new ones don't tell you. They don't tell you but everybody knew back in the days this was a 16-year. Here we go. This is one of the best whiskeys. I'm going to cherish this whiskey for the whole stream. Before I do that, huge shout out to all of you in the chat room. If you guys have your own private conversation, shout out to all of you having your private conversation. By the way, I have to thank Manny. Manny elevated the stream the other day. Huge appreciation to Manny. Elevating the stream the other day. He elevated the stream the other day. Huge appreciation to Manny. All right, here we go. Cheers, all of you. And hopefully, it'll be cool. It'll be cool to find two people in the chat room that end up loving each other and getting with each other and having kids. That would be amazing. That is not a goal of mine, but you know this is a community. If you guys link up, that's all you. Remember, for all of you watching, this is a real live stream. And I will say, I would love the fact if in the future anybody ever has any connection with anybody in the chat room, and you do meet up, and it's amazing, and your life changes because of this channel, I really appreciate it. Here we go for all of you. Pure Kentucky, let's drink this up. I think it's good. Damn. Oh. That thing is good. Oh man, that thing is goddamn good. The one thing about that is that it has a tobacco note. This is a whiskey for cigar smokers. It has really everything you want in an aged whiskey, but it's not turned up all the way, right? Not like how am I explaining? Not like maybe some of the whiskeys that I've been showing this week. I don't even remember what whiskey I had last night. What whiskey I had last night? I don't even remember. Are you guys addicted to steak? Don't forget there's a poll in the chat room. We've had a lot of people watching the stream. We're going to start to cook, okay? We have 60 likes. We're going to start to cook. Don't forget. We're going to start to cook. Again, what did I use on the stream? Kinder's, the prime steak seasoning, and I also used the Kinder's. By the way, yes, I am wearing. Oh, where's the shirt? I'm wearing a pink. I'm wearing a pink. I'm wearing a pink shirt. Yes, you can see it. I'm wearing a pink shirt. There you go. I'm wearing a pink shirt in honor of April. April, yes. I'm wearing a pink shirt. I'm wearing the Whiskey Reaper shirt. I'm wearing the Whiskey Reaper shirt. I'm wearing the Whiskey Reaper shirt. Love this shirt. For some of you, I'm going to say, oof, there was a mosquito. I'm wearing a Whiskey Reaper shirt. And for some of you, I'm going to say this. I love this color. I'm not going to show it, though, unless you guys really want to see it. I could take it off and show it. But I love this. Look at this. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this shirt. We're in the old today. Love it. Love it. Love it. And we have the pink emblem on here, super hyper pink. For all of you, let's drink us up. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. Drink us up. I love this pink shirt that I'm wearing. I know a lot of ladies are gonna like this. Also, the men. The men will like it when I start dropping merch. You guys are probably wondering, why am I not dropping merch? There's a reason why I'm not dropping merch just yet. But this is beautiful. I love it. I love it. If you want to see, if you want to see the shirt, you're gonna have to send a super chat. You're gonna have to send a super chat because currently I don't take off my shirt. I don't take off my shirt, especially out here. It's cold unless people send super chats. But it's a beautiful shirt. You can see it. And I'm going to put it on the merch. I'm going to put it on the merch. Yes, I will put it on the merch. By the way, shout out to my chat room. Shout out to my chat room. Shout out to my chat room. Somebody said it looks good. Thank you so much. It sure does look good. By the way, how do I show this? How do I give a little oof? Oh, there you go. How do I give a little? How do I give a little tease? There you go. That's the only way I give a little tease. Only way I give a little tease. By the way, for some of you watching, I do know that we have a lot of hits. 62 likes on the stream, a lot of views on the stream, and people are going to keep on viewing the stream. I want to say this. I understand there's a lot of people that want to buy this. I had like 5 people when I posted this. 5 people reached out to me like, where can I buy this? I told them, relax, relax, relax. Relax, relax. So this is the thing, okay? I will be dropping merch, but I feel like I'm just going to be honest. I feel like we have to have 500 people watching on a daily basis. 100 people or 50 people or 80 people or 80 people, 150 people, I don't think it's enough. That's only my opinion. I want to sell out like this, like Pokemon cards, okay? And how am I going to do that? By showing my face. Once I start showing my face, it's going to be like boom. Be like boom. You understand? Oh, we got a super chat over here. Shout out to the super chat. Remember, don't forget, you could add to the stream. You could change the stream if you send a super chat. Yesterday we had a great stream. Yesterday, $100 on stream on super chats. $100. I played Bye 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 from Backstreet Boys. I played Bye 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 from NSYNC. April Neal says, "Take it off, take it off." I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna do it for what is it? How many? 4 quarters. 4 quarters. I don't think I'm going to take it off for 4 quarters. Sort of say, but not taking it off for 4 quarters. I do know for all of you. Can I whisper to all of you? Let's whisper. Let's whisper. I don't like women that pierce their nipples. Sorry. Just what it is. I don't want to taste no pennies. I don't want to taste no nickels. I don't want to taste no dimes. I want to taste dollar bills. Here you go, ladies. Shout out to all the ladies. Here we go. Drink us up. Cheers, all of you. That's goddamn good. By the way, I'm addicted to meat. Let's get those likes up to 100. I'm addicted to meat. I'm addicted to meat. Let's get those likes up to 100. We have a lot of ladies in the chat room. Where did all the ladies come from? I started saying I was taking off my shirt. You ladies show up just because I'm showing purple. This is pink. This is pink. This is pink. For all of you ladies, I'm going to say this. A lot of you ladies should be watching. There's a show on YouTube. It's a show for 30 days. La Facote. But you have to know Spanish. I don't know Spanish the way that they talking. It's called Casa La Facote. Casa La Facote. That damn show is a live stream that goes 24/7. That damn show is hilarious. There's a guy that's fat. He's a fat dude. Right? I'm not saying all of you are fat in the chat room. I'm just saying there's a dude that's fat. Dude that's fat in that show. He's like a guy that works at Boston Market. Guy like a manager works at Boston Market. You ever been to Boston Market? There was a girl that he liked, and she was in the bed. I saw the clip because of Instagram. She farted, and he got up like, oof, like, you know, and then all of a sudden he goes like, oh, damn, you know what? I need to spit out. I need to spit out. I feel like I smelled it. Point of the matter is, that clip was insane. I recommend all of you, if you don't know Spanish, go check it out. It's a different Spanish. It's like a, I don't know what kind of Spanish it is. It's like a low-end ghetto Spanish. Crazy ghetto Spanish. And you could check it out on YouTube, on YouTube. I'm not trying to promote that. I'm just trying to tell. We have the ladies in the chat room. Ladies in the chat room, Diablo, Demonio. I don't know, Puerto Rican, Dominican, and Cubans. Those are the three that are in the house. Three in the house. Dominicans, Peruvians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and Cubans. There you go. Those are the three in the house. I don't watch it every day. Somebody says, La Casa de la Facote. There you go. La Casa de la Facote. Diablo. 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 Remember, gentlemen, if you ever see some titties that you don't want to see, you say, Diablo. For all of you ladies, if you ladies see some sausage that you don't want to see, that's too small, you say, Demonio. But you have to go, you got to go deep. You got to go deep. Because I'm going as deep as possible. You're going to go deep, deep. Demonio. There you go. Only time that I could get really deep in my voice. Only time I can get really deep in my voice if I'm sick. That's the only time I can get really deep in my voice. I told you guys, I sound like Darth Vader when I'm really sick. When I'm really sick, I sound like Darth Vader. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait next time. I can't stream when I'm sick, all right? I haven't been sick, and thank the Lord. Let's hit some wood. Let's hit some wood. There you go, I hit some wood. I gotta hit some wood. Shout out to all of you. Hit us up. That's so good. Okay, I have to cook. I can't be wasting time. It is currently, let's see what time it is. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is? Win number one. It is currently, I need to wait a minute. I got to put this back. Let me take off my watch and put this back. What the heck is going on? Here we go. Here's the time. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. You know what time it is? It's currently 7:03. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm not used to this change in temperature. There's a couple things I had to change. Now it's getting a little bit cold. There are fragrances that I wear. Today I'm wearing Layton. Perfume the Mari Layton. I have to change some of my fragrances that I'm wearing. I'm wearing today Perfume the Mari Layton, the 6.7 ounce. 6.7 ounce bottle. Yes, I like to buy the big bottles, and that bottle I think costs like $550. I'm wearing Perfume the Mari Layton. I visited my parents today. And my mother told me the worst thing possible. I visited her today. She told me the worst thing possible. So I paid 500 and point matter is I paid a good amount of money for the fragrance that I'm wearing. Okay, let's just say that right now. I paid a good amount of money for the fragrance that I'm wearing. My mother today, when I go visit her, by the way, I'm gonna drink this. This was what a fabulous whiskey. I visited my mother today, and she goes, you smell like. She goes, you smell like Angel. What? If you don't know already, for some of the ladies know what Angel is. She goes, you smell like Angel. I go, you're talking about Terry Mugler, Angel? She goes, again, you smell like Angel. I'm like, I, I have Angel. I have Terry Mugler, Angel. I don't smell like it. What is it you smell like? She says. I go, relax. Stop touching me. I go, relax. Stop touching me. And for the whole drive back home, I drove back home like, how dare her? How dare her say that I'm wearing Angel when I'm wearing Perfume de Marley Layton? How dare her? And for some of you, this is for some of you that wear fragrances. Women don't know what you're wearing, okay? My mother's not. She's not like a. She's older, right? She's ancient at this point, right? I'm close to 40 at this point. She's ancient, but for some of you, I just want to make sure you guys know. For everybody that's watching me, everybody here watching me, if you ever buy a fragrance for you that you like. I have a whole bunch of fragrances. I have over 200 fragrances. Over 200 fragrances, right? I'm gonna just say this right now. Okay, I get a lot of people telling me, "Ooh, you smell like this, that." It doesn't matter. Women don't know what you're spraying. Okay, this goes for the men. Women don't know what you're wearing. All right, women don't know what you're wearing. As long as you smell good, that's all that matters. Okay, if your breath stinks, they're not gonna compliment you on your fragrance. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. If your breath stinks, they're not gonna compliment you on your fragrance. All right. There you go. I'm going to tell you right now. Anyways, I'm going to start to cook. And for all of you, here we go. Let's start to cook. And this is going to be as easy as possible. So this is what we're going to do. Let's start to cook. How fast is it going to take? It's going to be fast. Near strip is going to be quick. Gonna be quick. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's do this. It's gonna be quick. AM in the chat room. Shout out to all my members. Shout out to all the ladies that were here earlier. 72 likes on the stream. 72 likes. Here we go. Remember, when you do this, remember, if you haven't cleaned it, clean it. I already cleaned it. What you also want to do is spread out the charcoal. Alright. Spread out the charcoal. Make sure your charcoal is hot enough. If it's not hot enough, do not do not put the steak on there. So here we go. Let's start doing the shout outs to all of you. You see? Beautiful. The heat is here. Yes, the heat is here, and let's go. We're gonna place this where the heat is. XRP going to the ground, and cryptocurrencies going to the ground. That's fine. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. Outstanding. Fabulous. Outstanding. Beautiful. We got a super chat who said refund. April Neal says, fired. You didn't take it off your shirt. Refund. You threw me 4 quarters. How dare you? April, shout out to April with the super chat. She says, fired. You didn't take off your shirt. Refund. Usually I take off my shirt for a good amount of money, but currently I'd rather my nipples not be hard because it's really, really cold out here. Right? Really cold. Shout out to all of you that know what it is to take off your shirt in the cold. It's really cold out here. April, thank you so much. I'm going to make sure that you know what we're doing. We're cooking up this damn meat. This is the New York strip. I'm going to make sure you guys know what we're doing. We're cooking up some New York strip. Look at that meat. You see that meat? It's in no regular stream. I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this grill. Not only am I going to close this grill, this son of a gun is heating up real hard. I'm going to move this. I'll move this over here. It's heating up real hard. You see that? You see that? That's no bueno. Shout out to April. Okay, we're going to close the grill. For some of you ladies, let me just say this. Yes, I'm wearing, where is it? Oof. Let me show you. I'm wearing pink. I'm wearing pink, yes, I'm wearing pink. Yes, I am wearing pink. Let's close this up. Why do we close this? Because we want those flames. We want those flames to chill. Alright, we want those flames to chill. Let's get some flames to chill. I think they should be chill by now, right? What you think? What you think? They should be chill by now. Over here, April, is stalking me, telling me it's 75. It's cold out here. It's not 75. It's like 66 degrees. 66. Okay, we're gonna close this up over here because I don't need this. I don't need this open, right? Shout out to April Neal for knowing the temperature here in Miami. Here we go. Let's put this back on here. You know what? I'm gonna turn it. I'm going to turn it. There you go. It looks beautiful. I'm going to turn it. Here we go. So what you want to do with New York strip, you don't want to work the heat. You don't want the New York strip to have a lot of flame when you're cooking it. All right? You don't want the New York strip to have a lot of flame when you're cooking it. For the ladies, there you go, ladies. Nah. Relax. April says it's colder for somebody else in Florida. Supposedly, I know. Farm Kitty says she's from Tampa. No. Tampa and South Florida is different. Okay, here in South Florida, we get the strongest heat. For me, 66 is cold. 70 is cold for me. 70 is cold for me, okay? We're in South Florida. For all of you that live in South Florida, I tell you right now, we don't like cold. We don't like what else we don't like? Here, people in South Florida, we just don't have tolerance for cold. It's just what it is. All right? I want to make sure you guys know we don't have tolerance. We don't have tolerance. And by the way, I'm going to put this together. I'm going to start doing this fat. Hey, let's start doing the fat. Now, for some of you who don't know, there's fat on the side on these New York strips. Start doing the fat. There you go. We start doing the fat. Oof. We did the fan good right there. You saw that? Beauty. Beauty. These don't need a lot of time. Okay, these don't need a lot of time. They don't need a lot of time, so I'm gonna take these off. These should be good already. Look at that. Oof. Dang, nice. Let's take this off. Don't need a lot of time. Some of you think you need a lot of time for these New York strips. You don't. The more time you put on here, it's just honestly making it over. You're making it super hard. These New York strips, you don't want to put them too long. Look at that fab, beautiful. Did it good. Okay, so let me see. So this side, oof, oof. You don't want to put it too long. Okay, what you're going to do here is 77 likes on the stream. Make sure you have a glove. I don't feel nothing. Well, close this up. Only way to turn off your charcoal grill, bottom vent, closed. Top vents, closed all the way. Alright? That's the only way to do it. Only way to do it. Oh my Lord, this is boiling. It's boiling. Shout out to all of you. Don't forget to comment the channel. Don't forget to subscribe here in the corner. Hit that like button. It's boiling. Get yourself a nice mint. Steak is looking beautiful. Again, you don't want to. New York strip is the only piece of meat that you don't want to do for too long. Okay, you don't want to do for too long. It will not be good results if you do it for too long. Don't do it for too long. Anyways, here we go. My pink shirt. Yeah, it's my pink shirt. Oof, you see it? My pink shirt. You saw it on the stream. I'm going to say yesterday's stream was fantastic. $100 super chance. Thanks to April, Neil J, K, Kitcha K, Manny. Who else? Farm K. A lot of people, man. A lot of people that helped out yesterday on the weekend. You know what it is? The weekend. Weekends are hard, man. Weekends are hard. Look at this juicy thing. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. The juicy thing goes over here. Look at that juicy thing. So these are New York strips. And inside, you should officially have a medium rare, oof, medium rare. That's exactly what you should be seeing, medium rare. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put this a little bit closer. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put this a little bit closer. Boom, boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could present you one of the best pieces of meat is right here. This is what I'm going to eat today. Okay, let me just show you what I'm going to eat today. I'm eating this beautiful piece today. Look at this beautiful piece of New York strip. It's still hot. This is what I'm going to have today. I'm going to have this New York strip. Tomorrow, I'm going to have this juicy piece. I don't even know what side to put it. It's the juices are flowing. Oh no! The juices are flowing. I had to put this sideways because the juices are flowing all the way. You see it? The juices are flowing all the way. Relax. Relax, my meat. Relax, my meat. Go down, baby. Oof. It went down a little bit. My meat is leaking. I'm addicted to meat. And for some of you watching, This is the piece I'm having. So I'm going to just put it right here. That's the piece I'm having. I appreciate each and every one of you that has been here on the stream watching us on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. I have to thank all of you. I also have to say for a lot of you, let me take that screen. Best whiskey stream. I personally think I like that one a lot. You guys already know, for all of you watching around the world, you guys already know I show you the best. And I try to treat you to show, yes, to show others that you can do the best possible meat, the best possible dish. By the way, this week, if we have one stream that gets $200, if we get one stream this week that gets $200, Friday I'm going to do some lobster. Friday I'll do some lobster. If we do this week, if there's a stream that we do $200 before Friday, I will do big lobster this week. Okay? This Friday I will do big lobster. Big lobster. Again, you have to tune in by learning, by subscribing. You have to tune in by hitting the like button. If you don't know how to hit the like button, just tap the screen a couple times, okay? Tap the screen a couple times. For all of you, New York strips. New York strips. Look how juicy. God dang, I can't wait to have this. Okay, let me look at my fingers. It's leaking. It's leaking again, so we'll have to make sure. You saw the leak. The leakage on here is going. It's so good, man. For all of you watching, thank you for tuning in. I'm in the stream right now, and we have a poll in the chat room, 123 votes. Let me end this poll in the chat room. Do you like steak? 89% said yes. 11% said no. Anybody that said no in the chat room that you don't like steak, you're a vegan. It's okay to be a vegan. I don't hang around vegans. It's okay to be a vegan. 11% said they don't like steak. That's okay. For all of you watching, if you haven't noticed, we live a world where a lot of people around the world, everybody's different. Don't believe that there's people out there that aren't different. There's a lot of different people around the world, and don't forget, we have a ton of people in the chat room. A ton of people in the chat room. Today, officially one of the great streams, just like we do every day. Tune in on a daily basis. We cook, and I show you. Tomorrow I'm going to do, what is it I'm going to do? Somebody inspired me to do chicken teriyaki tomorrow. I'm going to do some chicken teriyaki tomorrow. I'm going to do some chicken teriyaki tomorrow. There you go. I'm going to do some chicken teriyaki tomorrow. For all of you watching, we're going to give a shout-outs to the USA. Shout-outs to Manny in the chat room. Shout-outs to April in the chat room to keep yesterday's stream real active. Shout-outs to all of you. Jay, thank you so much today for the Super Chat. April, thank you so much for the Super Chat. And let's give it to shout-outs to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over the moon. Without the Space Force, what do we do without the Space Force? Maybe there'd be aliens over here on Earth already. I don't know. Shout-outs to all the doctors. Shout-outs to all the doctors. Working hard. Shout out to all the EMTs working hard. Shout out to all the hospitals out there that have a great amount of employees that are working hard. Nurses, shout out to nurses, essential workers. Without essential workers, who's in a bag your stuff? Shout out to the blue-collar workers. Shout out to everybody in the USA. And for all of you around the world that are tuning in, shout out to all of you. Thank you so much. What drink am I drinking? Baker's 13. Let's drink this one more time. Yes. If I had $2 to spend and I saw this whiskey on the street, $50, I'd buy it. Whoa, look at the leakage. No man. No mames. That's what the Mexicans say. No mames. You know what? No mames. That's a lot of juice. I would buy that one. I'll buy this one for $200. For all of you watching, damn, that's a lot of meat sauce. This New York strip is dripping. I need to eat. I'll see you all soon, ladies and gentlemen. Reaper officially sign out. Don't forget to subscribe in the corner. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Don't forget to be a member. Don't forget to hit that like button. And for all of you, ooh, damn, I'm dirty. Hit that like button. I see you. You guys are awesome. I see you. You guys are awesome. I'll see you all tomorrow. Today is Monday, the first Monday of November 2025. I don't know the date. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. I'll see you all soon. Reaper officially signing out. I'll see you soon. Reaper signing out. Oh man, I think I'm gonna throw myself into this meat.